No. Alright, now we're back in. This is the Love Below. It is not right now on 91.9. We're actually the Love Below in the Williams Center. And I am F.M.C. currently in the Williams Center mini conference room with
Demo
and
Jenna.
And if you have not been tuned in, we were talking about women's empowerment, what it means to be empowered, and just kind of get down to the buckles. But I found out today that today is International Women's Day.
Woo.
Right.
Look at
it. They chose now around the world.
I wouldn't tell that lie.
Yeah, maybe
We run the world.
I would not even believe that lie that you just told.
So I found out that it originally was made to commemorate the working rights protests led by female garment workers, and it just was amazing. One of my friends outside, Chanello, was like, "Yeah, did you know International Women's Day today?" And I was like, "Get out of here!"
No, where we got through the whole day.
Whole day. But so
hey.
one of the quotes, and I forgot to get the person who said it, but it says, "Being a woman is a terribly difficult task, since it consists principally in dealing with men." So, on my ladies,
that's so funny.
My ladies, what does it mean to be a woman? Like when you describe yourself, what do you say? Like, who am I as a woman? So not who Jessica, who Jenna is, but like as a woman, how do you describe yourself? That's pretty big, right?
Yeah, you might be big.
That teaching.
Yes.
Cause like on the outside looking in, and as a man, I'm looking at, okay, well, I see hair, of course. I see skin, I see eyes, I see different ordeals, but I also see like when you guys are very passionate, you guys are very supportive, and I'm just meaning you in particular. Not all women are these things. By no means am I not generalizing. I am being very specific to you too. But you guys are hilarious, and in your case, you're very witty. But those may not be things
that was the most politically correct way.
But those may not be things that you two just like. I think Jenna is very fashionable.
I see.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And like reading her Twitter sometimes, and her retweets, it's like she goes in on fashion a lot and reality shows. She's very hip. And like you're creative, so like very awesome dress you have on, very casual but hip and trendy outfit you have on. But like those may not be things that you guys use to describe yourselves. So like, what would you say describe yourself? Give me 3 words. You don't even have to go out and like. We can start something simple.
3 words.
Yeah, just three adjectives.
Is it okay if they repeat what you said?
Sure.
I feel like I would be passionate, sensitive, creative.
Okay. That's awesome. What about you, Jenna?
I would have to describe myself as I'm very what is it? I'm not gonna say intimidating, but
Intimidating.
I'm very powerful. Yeah, I like that word better. I'm very demanding. I am creative. I'm a handful.
That's
yeah,
you're obviously a little short of the counting scale.
That was 4.
She got carried away, okay?
She made that face like
That's a gender stereotype that we're not gonna get into.
Started talking, and you're gonna be like,
alright, so that's what you use to describe yourself, but like, let me ask, what do you use to describe women as a whole? In a general sense of the word.
Well, I can actually go first.
Okay, you can.
Well, women as a whole, I feel like a lot of women are haters.
Haters. Okay.
What is it? They're very caring and giving.
Okay. That's awesome.
I can understand why they're haters if they're always caring and giving.
Not receiving.
I can see the caring and giving to most of them. And I don't want to say haters. I feel like we are a little vengeful sometimes.
We are.
Like,
what's controlling haters?
Ew.
vengeful, controlling, and
But we're still beautiful while doing it.
beautiful. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Three.
But I think that's a really good question. What's like another word for hating? You know, like women, we kind of we're in competition with one another. I guess.
Competitive.
Competitive. Yeah.
If you want to put a positive spin on it, glass half full
That
type.
judgmental
Yeah.
is more the negative.
Yeah.
Look.
Competitive.
It has a negative connotation, but I personally don't feel like judgmental is
When it comes to
It's
the
negative.
hating sense.
Well,
Like you're hating
when
on
I
Well,
kind of feel where she's coming from,
yeah.
though she said the judgmental aspect of it. A lot of women can do things, but when another woman does it, it's like, ugh, like she's looked down on. So yeah, that's where I understand what she's coming from.
Yeah, I feel it. I think it's just more competitive than negative. Like, really and truthfully, a lot of times, in my opinion, women are just looking at, okay, well, she did that, and I don't particularly like it. I don't understand it. It didn't work for me. So it's not so much that they really just want to down somebody else. It's just like, well, that didn't work for me. That's not what I usually go for. So I mean, in a sense, it's just like women are looking for a place of security in a lot of instances, and that's why they may come off judgmental when really it's just trying to make sure that what they're doing works for the majority so it can be accepted and they can have a solid place. Would you like to sit here so people can see your lovely face?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
This
Yeah.
women's
Yeah.
empowerment.
Wait.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, set up.
Wait, is this video?
Set up.
No.
That's how they feel.
I didn't do my hair.
That's how they feel. No, this is a set up.
Oh, no.
But so today, our special guest and our special
She's like, okay, you sit over there.
our special organization. We had him on a couple weeks ago, but it was very impromptu. But I think it was very important and very relevant to bring the Women's Multicultural Society. I did get it right this time, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I have Raven and Giselle, correct?
Yes.
I want you to first, before we get you to talk about your organization, I want you to talk about when you describe yourself, are there 3 words that you use? So as a woman, describe yourself. And are there 3 words that you can kind of like think about that you are? And then a follow-up question would be, as a whole, what are women? So 3 words to describe women. So I like to first bring it specifically to you guys, ladies, and then go to the general. Look at you, population.
3 words that describe me.
I would say caring is one of them. I mean, there's a lot of people, that are in my life that I really care about, and I always, try and do my best to help them out and as best I can.
You keep going.
Caring. Caring,
That one
Intelligent.
stole from me.
You can
Oh, I'm
say-
sorry.
Stole that one from me too.
Go ahead.
Independent.
Independent, okay.
Yeah, my parents are pushing me towards that more and more.
I have a little joke that when I would say independent black woman that don't need no man, and then I throw my hair like that, but I don't have hair. When you say independent, I think about it.
Okay. I have a strong personality.
So strong.
Good way to put it.
I command. I'm a leader. I don't like to follow.
I feel you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you're caring.
I mean, the leadership, yeah, that's a lot. Like, if there's one thing that I don't like is someone telling me what to do, like, especially if it's against anything that I like to do.
Okay.
So.
Right.
I can be a part of a group, but I do like to lead.
Has to be balances.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're caring, a leader, and
Compassionate.
compassionate. Awesome. Wow. So before we start talking about and women as a whole, what are they like? Can you describe those in 3 words?
I could like. You really can't. Well, for me, I can't because there's so many different variations of us.
Mhm.
But what I would want a woman to be is strong.
Mhm.
You know, we have to listen to guys' face all the time. We're here kids. We
Okay.
have to be strong.
Okay.
And we have to just have strong will and
Okay.
strong willpower and everything like that. And I like to think we would be caring,
Okay.
you know, motherly. Not everybody's supposed to be mother.
You're right.
Really not.
Girl, 'cause I know what
But I think caring would embody mothering as well.
Right.
And I think patient, because we have to deal with men. Let me tell
That's
you.
funny because my beginning quote was, "Being a woman is a terribly difficult task since it consists principally in dealing with men." And I forgot the site who said it, but I
Amen.
feel like I can bring it into that about, you know, first bringing what a woman is and then bring it into what empowerment is. But did you have any adjectives that you would like to, as women as a whole?
I had something in mind, I forgot it. You're saying so much.
Oh, I talk
We
so
have
much.
to. Let's see.
Talkative.
I can't even think of anything right now.
That's fine if it comes up to you like, hey,
Okay.
I remember. Daniel, as far as women, give me three adjectives or descriptions of women.
And don't get crazy.
But
I would say that women are strong. Or let's rephrase that. Women are powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They are beautiful. And I have a hard time finding one word to engender this whole thought. But in my personal opinion, they need to find out who they are and what they're worth.
Oh, you said something.
And I don't know how to create all of that in one word.
That's fine in the description.
But yeah.
You
Identity.
just said something.
I would say sensual. I would say diverse. And I would say
Man, your finger
Flexible.
over there, bro.
Whoa.
sensual.
Sexual.
I said the diverse, and I said flexible.
Flexible.
We're going to talk about that combination.
Okay.
I mean, that could be
On
taken in
another
an
note.
erotic sense. It could be taken like that, but
I
I
took
didn't.
it in I was like flexible. Like, whoa.
Well,
With that.
well, think about. Hello. But anyway, because they can be sexual or not, but
Yeah.
that's not the.
But I do
we said
understand
those three.
where he's coming from in a non-sexual sense.
I worked in
Yeah.
housing, and one thing we were told to be flexible, meaning that ever ready to be open to changes that may occur. And I think that humans as a whole are like this, but I think it becomes much more accessible in women because you not only have to deal. I feel like you don't only have to deal with your personal battles, but you have to deal with and everybody does this. This is a human thing, but societal things, physiological things, you know, many different aspects that you have to adapt to, you know, more or less you find a way to do it. So maybe to kind of tone down the sexist vibe that I feel like was being thought, we will say resourceful.
Yeah, that sounds so. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And so there's things out there that they have to adapt to. They're very witty. That face you got, that pit bull face you got right now. But they're able to go out and, you know, make the necessary moves that they're there. We'll take a quick break. We really haven't even gotten to all this stuff. But when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit to the Women's Multicultural Society about who they are, what they want to do, and then we'll jump into our empowerment stuff. So stay tuned. We'll be back in soon.